Hello and welcome to Mark's Jerseys. Today we're going to explore how a music icon became the inspiration for several football jerseys. The story begins back in November 2018 when League of Ireland Premier Division side Bohemian FC released an image of their away shirt for the upcoming 2019 season featuring an image of Bob Marley. The reason the Dublin Place club choose to feature an image of the Jamaican who popularised reggae music comes back to the history of their stadium, Dalymount Park, which they say has played an important role in the music and cultural history of Ireland. Among the big names visiting Dalymount Park down through the years include Thin Lizzy in the 1970s, Bob Marley, Meat Loaf and Black Sabbath in the 80s, Faith No More, Sonic Youth, Ice Cube and the Red Hot Chili Peppers in the 90s. However, soon after the release of the jersey, disaster struck and Bohemians were forced to release the following statement. Bohemian Football Club was recently contacted by the Bob Marley representative agency in connection with our away jersey for the 2019 season, which featured an image of Bob Marley. Bohemian Football Club acted in good faith and followed the correct processes when purchasing the licensing for this image via a world-leading third-party photo licensing company. However, the Bob Marley representative agency has informed us that this company did not have the right to grant any such license for this image. We are dealing with this separately. Subsequently, following direct correspondence with the Bob Marley representative agency, they cannot license the image to the Bohemian Football Club due to their own contractual and other obligations. Consequently, we can no longer supply the jersey with the image of Bob Marley as advertised. The club were forced to change the design of the shirt, with the statement going on to explain the new design, which we see here. The clenched raised fist is a symbol of solidarity and support used to express unity, strength and resistance. The League of Ireland faces the might of the Premier League every day. Bohemian FC, like other 100% fan-owned clubs, faces the challenges of privatisation and commercialisation of football across the globe. We have decided to give 10% of our profits from this jersey to a fund which will continue the already fan-led and previously fan-funded initiative of bringing people living in direct provision to games at Dalymount Park. These are among the most underrepresented people on our island, and thus this was the jersey that arrived at my door. So taking a closer look at this first Bob Marley inspired jersey from Bohemians, we can see the reggae colours of green, yellow and red forming a stripe that goes down the length of the jersey. It's also featured in the cuff of the jersey. The sponsor, Mr. Green, is just printed through the shirt, as is the O'Neill's, the manufacturer's logo. And the clenched fist, or the raised clenched fist rather, is emboldened or embossed on the jersey where the original Bob Marley image was. Taking a look at the back of the shirt now, it features Dublin's Originals, which is kind of a slogan the club has adopted recently, on the back of the neck, and we can see the red, yellow and green feature on the back of the neck as well. The next jersey that would pay homage to Marley would be from the Dutch giants Ajax, and it's their third kit from this season. The Amsterdam-based club teamed up with the Marley family, describing the shirt as a tribute to the Ajax fans and their shared love for reggae legend Bob Marley and his iconic song Three Little Birds. The black uniform has red, yellow and green details. On the back of the shirt, just below the collar, a subtle reference to the song is visible. Three small birds resting on Amsterdam's Andrew crosses in three different accent colours, the red, yellow and green. Marley's iconic song became associated with the club back in 2008. A pre-season friendly with Cardiff City saw the stadium announcer play Three Little Birds where the Ajax fans waited to get the go-ahead from the police to leave the stadium. The song was an instant hit and the Ajax fans took it as their own. Manny Marley has even visited Amsterdam to sing the song live, with the fans providing a hair-raising chorus behind him. The jersey did fall foul of UEFA rules relating to the three little birds on the back of the neck, as they were deemed not to relate to the club, the shirt manufacturer or the sleeve sponsor, and as such when Ajax play in competitions, the three little birds are not on the back of the shirt. Then in January 2020, Bohemians released their new away shirt, and this time they were able to get the Bob Marley image on it. Once again, it features the iconic reggae colours of green, yellow and red in a stripe going down the body of the shirt. Same detail on the sleeve, except this time it's a little bit of a narrower stripe, and I think it's a much better image of Bob than the one they had originally intended on using. So there you have it. That's the story of how Bob Marley has come to inspire jerseys both in Ireland and the Netherlands, with some really great designs. Personally, I think the Ajax jersey is that little bit ahead of Bohemians, but they will have claimed that they were the ones who originally came up with the Bob Marley inspired jersey idea. Let me know what you think of these jerseys in the comment section below. I'm thrilled to have the three of them in my collection. I've had them since day one. Very fortunate to have that. I would of course love to have that original Bob Marley jersey that Bohemians released for the kit launch photos, but there was a very limited number of those and I don't think I'm likely to get my hands on it. If you enjoyed the video, a like would mean a lot to me, and if you love football jerseys, then I consider subscribing to my channel. Also check out my Instagram and Twitter accounts. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next time on Mark's Jerseys.